just retweet.
Andy.
How'd you get COVID? Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I just remembered I pushed talk on. Let me turn that off.
Andy, they fucking got me.
How'd they get you? When'd you get it?
I haven't tested positive yet, but my partner did just test positive today.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm so mad. Oh, I just started going back to the gym.
Can't do that shit now.
No, not for like 2 weeks.
No.
I know they want you to do 5 days, but I'm gonna do 2 weeks because fuck Joe Biden.
Could just do 10 days.
Yeah, I might do. It'll depend. I'm sure some teacher will be like, you have to come back. But also like, I don't know. I mean, I feel fine. I mean, I'm tired, but that's just I just got back from the gym. But,
Yeah, no, I get that. When'd you find out?
Yeah.
Let me get
like 10 minutes ago.
Okay, let me retweet the stream out in the proper places. We're gonna play in some Doom tonight.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're doing the sick house stream.
Yeah. We also got some news we're gonna talk about, but I want to wait until
Yes.
some other people got on.
Two pedophiles linked up.
Well, not just that. We also got some other news. We also got some interviews that I might wanna talk to you about on stream.
Oh.
The thing that you were talking about all day yesterday that kept getting more insane. Whedon.
I think I was talking about. Oh yeah.
But yeah, we're just gonna wait a little bit. I just
Yeah.
Sup, Lid? How you doing? Lid?
Join the stream if you want the virus. I'll be right back.
Where'd you go? You here, Cole? All right, let me see if I can get some other people on. Who's someone else that might be good on tonight? Cole? Cole? Oh, he's AFK. That's right. Yeah. So we're gonna start the stream in a little bit. We're just gonna let some people filter in.
I'm back. Sorry.
No, that's fine. How long have you?
I gotta do the COVID runaround of like emailing my teachers and texting people.
No, it's fine. I think I'll probably start the stream proper now. Let me just get it up and make sure it's working. Let me turn the gain up a little bit. Is that any better?
It sounds good to me as someone in the Discord calling on the stream yet.
Yeah, I can turn Cole up a little too.
Yes.
Okay.
Welcome to the Rona stream. We are all going to give you the virus.
Okay.
Who else we got? Or is it just me and you, or do we
Someone
got, like,
else? I think Gus might be getting on. Bozo set might also trickle in later.
Hell yeah. Let's get Gus in. I was just talking to him. We were just like formulating workout routines and shit, and then boom, no gym for 2 weeks.
Yep. All right, there we go. Hey. So I think we might exit full screen since I think GZ Doom kills audio if you minimize it. So let's display settings, full screen.
Doom 1.
How you doing, Lid? Welcome.
I'm doing cool.
Anyway, I'm gonna be playing on Ultra Violence because come on, it's Doom 1. You know, I can play episode 1 with my hands tied behind my back. So what time did you get off work, Lid? Just got off work, decided to join my stream.
I've been off for a few hours.
Okay. How's the audio? Let me check. Is the audio fine?
Sound up. Hi Dawn, how you doing? Welcome to the Doom COVID stream. I'm going to give Andy the Rona through the magic of Discord.
Yeah, so I want to wait till Bozo gets on before we talk about the well, actually, I guess Andy's not. So let's talk about the big news story of the day.
Oh no, right into it.
We're going right into our new corporate overlords. Well, technically, Microsoft has been the corporate overlords.
Yes.
They have. I will die in a coffin that will be running Windows. That is something I will be able to I think I'm gonna turn it down a little more.
If the metaverse consumes enough of our life, you'll die in a coffin inside of Windows.
Oh, that's I don't like the implications of that. But yeah, so I woke up this morning. I looked at Twitter. I saw people talking about Crash Bandicoot on an Xbox. I'm like, oh, what? Did they buy for Toys for Bob? Did they rip the? No, Lid. It happened again. Microsoft decided we must consume all. And
I actually bought Microsoft shortly after they did that. No one was paying attention, and they previously lowered their entire price to $3.
So, I think there are three like sort of ways that I'm looking at this story. Okay. I'm looking. There's how Microsoft affects certain legal and labor discussions. There's how the Activision buyout affects the broader industry, and then there's my IP brain going, oh, I wonder what new video games I will get. Because that is part of it, but you can't go full IP brain when these things happen. Otherwise, you're cheering on bad things.
And
so
we don't want to do that.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like most of the anti-union seconds. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. What did I miss? What the hell did I miss? No. We're getting all the secrets. What the fuck? I don't miss secrets on Pokemon. This is not acceptable. But like, I feel like that's more of a, they're getting out, they're selling the industry. I'm gonna be honest. I think Bobby Kotick is going to leave because now they're not legally able to talk about like who can leave, but
I think they've said that he's staying on until the merger.
Yes.
And Andy, I have to ask, is there supposed to be gameplay happening right now? Because I think it's stuck on the main menu.
What the fuck? Hold on, let me. Oh, I know. Yeah, this thing doesn't like it when I do full screen.
Damn it.
Let me. How do I turn off? Oh, how do I turn off? Oh, right, yes. Display options. Okay. There we go. I'm playing it in not full screen. In window.
Dawn said to boost our audio by like 3 decibels.
Okay, I can also turn down the game audio a little bit more.
That might be better.
But
No
I
one
think
wants to hear.
I think
Everyone's heard Doom. My mom has heard Doom, and she's never played a video game before.
yeah, no, everyone knows episode 1. I don't need to talk that much about it, but let me turn up my gain a little more. Hopefully Ty doesn't yell at me for how it's sounding too fucking loud on the podcast. Turn you guys up.
We're getting turned up on a Tuesday night.
I think Bobby is going to leave because this gives his sicko businessman brain an exit. He didn't lose to the disgusting masses. He left because oh, that's why this didn't register as a secret. He's leaving because now he did a successful like merger and walked away with money. Which, by the way,
I mean, I don't know if you saw this. Oh yeah, are you gonna bring up the severance?
300 million.
300 million, and he also has another 300 million in stock options. That presumably, if he wants to do other gaming work, he will have to sell.
Yeah, because Bobby Kotick bought Activision in the 90s. I don't know what he did before that. It's actually kind of sad because Activision was founded by ex-Atari people in like early 80s, like 81.
Yeah.
So who were pissed that they weren't getting credits, and now they're the most corporate head of the industry runs Activision. It's kind of sad a little bit, but
Okay, so yeah, this would put it over $1 billion.
Yeah. And there's also like that. I'm worried about the future, but I'm not like. I don't think like I think bad things could happen definitely for the striking workers and stuff, but I don't think that was primarily Microsoft's input. That was Activision. That was why Activision was interested in selling.
The real reason why the merger happened was because they were at whoever the new FD is, probably Drake, and Bobby and Bill Gates. Bobby was like, man, I've been taking some L's recently in the media, and then Bill Gates was like, oh, I got you.
Well, it's that, but it also then we have to get to part 2, which is how this affects like what Microsoft wants out of this. And what Microsoft wants, well, and there are 2 big ways that Microsoft benefits from this. One, fuck Sony, which literally the reason why the Xbox was created was because they looked at how much money the PlayStation 1 was making and said, that's bullshit. The console market shouldn't just be the Japanese.
Exclusives are gonna get so much more. It's gonna be like.
Oh yeah. Well, I am of the opinion that I think there is a chance that Call of Duty on PlayStation makes so much money as it is now that like they're like, because yes, I know people said this about the Bethesda stuff, but the difference is like my opinion on the Bethesda stuff was the only thing that was going to go multi-plat was the big like RPGs because those are so big. But those aren't really like
think they're
even on
going
the
to
same
keep,
level as Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. They might do some like Xbox exclusive stuff. I assume at the very least Warzone is gonna stay.
Yes. Although they could make like a Warzone 2, but we're
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Yes.
I think that my wild card prediction: Overwatch 2 becomes a PC and Xbox exclusive. Mostly because the console version.
if
of
Overwatch 2 even
is
ends up being real.
Yeah.
Um.
I think that they're going to, because Overwatch's real value isn't really in the actual game itself, but it's in the console revenue that it generates. I think that they're going to, pardon me, they're going to move it to PC and Xbox as part of their like PC and Xbox
Yes.
are the same
Yes.
initiative. Yeah.
Which, you know what's the one like non-IP thing, like something that I hope can be a good from this? Can the Blizzard launcher fucking die?
Yeah, please.
Well, I think it'll probably, but just put everything on Steam. No one gives a shit.
I don't think they'll put it on Steam, but they'll definitely at least put it on the Xbox launcher, which is like 1 degree slightly better than the Amazon launcher.
I literally think like 90% of the reason why I stopped playing Call of Duty until I got a PS4 this year is because you couldn't get it on Steam anymore.
Yeah, that's a good fucking reason to stop playing Call of
No,
Duty.
that's fair. I think the only reason I've ever downloaded BNet has been probably after they did like they stopped calling it BNet or whatever.
And it's also like but one of the things they know is one of like the biggest embarrassments for Xbox this gen was how they lost GTA marketing deals, they lost Call of Duty, they lost things that they consider theirs, and this gets them COD back, and they're gonna show off a big COD trailer at E3. They did get Battlefield, but Battlefield's right now, so maybe that's not so good.
Everyone is saying that Sony is going to retaliate, but honestly,
I don't think so. I don't think
so.
As many people have noted, despite being like in terms of sales the biggest player in the games console market consistently,
so PlayStation is way
they
bigger
are
than
not
Xbox.
that big of a company overall.
PlayStation is way bigger
money.
than Xbox, and Xbox is but Microsoft is way bigger than Sony.
Yeah.
I could see the biggest thing I could see them potentially buying is like Capcom or Konami.
The thing is,
that would be so. Well, okay.
They don't even need to buy them. They just have exclusivity deals. That's
true. I could see them maybe buying FromSoft.
That I could see just because like there's still like in every Sony executive office is a never forget how we lost Dark Souls.
It's like
exactly.
I kind of doubt that they could buy Konami just because Konami has so much other stuff going on.
Yeah, like you think
but
Sony wants to own and manage Yu-Gi-Oh? No.
But like something like Capcom, I think just highlights how like any company that is within Sony's budget would be such a lame purchase.
Yeah. I mean, like
I could really only see them buying like. Again, like buying Konami only just to say like we're making them do another match. We're making them make Metal Gear. Like,
and they already have Kojimbo.
Yeah.
What do they need?
I don't like. What else does Konami? What other IP does Konami?
They have Gradius,
Metal
Contra.
Gear, Silent Hill. That they also have 5 billion arcade games that you've never heard of.
Yeah.
Some of them are pretty cool. Some of them are less cool.
I'm leaning towards FromSoft just because it's probably the biggest company that is like both within Sony's purchasing budget and something that would generate buzz.
So here's the thing. The thing they bought last time.
What the fuck are you on about?
The thing they bought after the Mike Bethesda buyout last time was, I believe, Insomniac. I just had the worst idea ever. What's another, like, second-party studio that has a bunch of PlayStation exclusives that they, like, Insomniac, that they could buy out to get better...
I have no idea.
They could buy out Quantic Dream.
Ooh.
No! Oh god, they would, too.
They would.
Honestly, actually, hold on. If they buy Quantic Dream and fire that French faggot, oh, can I say the F word?
No, but you did it
Okay.
anyway. So.
If they that French bad person, uh,
Yeah, no, David Cage can, but
that would actually is there a reason why these guys are supposed to be translucent?
what? Is there a reason why what?
Those
They're,
guys were
they're,
supposed to be
yeah,
translucent.
there's invisible dudes.
Yeah, they're
I've only
yeah, they're
played a little
invisible.
bit
They're
of-
the hard. You put them in a dark
What's
room.
up, Don?
Hey, Don.
What's that?
All right.
They should buy. They should just buy Mojo. Just buy. Actually, you know what would be funny if they bought? Is they bought like Terraria.
That'd be
They
funny.
just bought the game Terraria
They
and
wouldn't
make
want that,
fucking
but
Halo
that'd be
game.
funny.
It would be funny if they bought the Terraria studio and then like forced them to release all the like canceled Terraria sequels.
But like, so like that's part of it is they also, because they got Activision, something that's like less buzz because nobody gives a shit, is that they now own King, which gives Microsoft a big space, which not only means they get to fuck over
I saw in their
Sony, they
press
also get to
release
dig
they're
into
gonna focus
Apple's
on mobile.
profits. Because now they own one of the biggest dealers on the App Store.
Funniest possible outcome is Microsoft burning like a third of their operating budget on like tripling down. This one's gonna be the one where they put like a Halo game on mobile.
Oh, it's gonna be like, remember when we were getting like a Diablo announcement however many years back, and they were all like, yeah, you want Diablo 4? How about a mobile game? Whenever they fucking do that, but then for like Halo, that'd be so
Yeah.
funny.
Well,
They
no, you
released
got the
that
Halo
one-
game for the next 10 years.
They
Yeah.
released that one Halo game that was like an arcade game that takes place before Reach or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
the-
they do
the
have that in
phone
like the
games.
Dave and Buster's, right?
Yeah, that would be funny if they did that as a mobile game. I think that's the funniest outcome.
But yeah, there's like, and like obviously this sticks, fucks over Sony.
I could see them putting like part of the Master Chief Collection. I don't think anything past Halo 3 would run on a phone, but I could see them putting like Halo 1 and 2. in
Oh,
the
Halo
original
1 and 2
format.
could easily run on more powerful phones, easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, on top. That would be interesting.
You know, for Halos, for sure.
You know, you can make any game run on a phone through the cloud.
That's true. The
God.
X
Oh
Cloud.
yeah, shoutouts to Stadia
The X
for all
Cloud.
2 users.
Because Microsoft has their own
Yeah, like-
cloud gaming service.
Like 6 years or for 6 months that you only pay to play
And then-
Cyberpunk on like higher than 60 frames per second on anything that wasn't like a 3090, which is just buy Stadia.
That's funny. Didn't help
Yeah,
shit.
that is pretty.
Because
Yeah.
no one wants to play games on a Chromecast with a bad controller.
I had a couple friends that on and off bought the state, like, cause you can like mod Stadia to get it to work on PC or whatever. And I know some people that did that specifically so that they could like the free trial or whatever.
Interesting.
Another big announcement is they're getting into the metaverse, and I really
Are we
hope
gonna go
that.
down to the right?
I mean, the thing about metaverse shit is, I haven't even like, I'll believe the metaverse hype. Well, I guess metaverse is something that like they wouldn't show, but like, I have not seen anything like once it like real announcements start happening. That's when I'll believe it.
Yeah, I could see them do like a Did you just
So-
pause?
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's it's not working. Okay. I was just trying to see if I could play with the stream chat up, but no, it doesn't. I need to plug in a computer
Okay,
for that to work.
I
Yeah,
can
we're
hear
looking at it. I'm still looking at it.
No one is.
Well, yeah, cause I have it in
I could see them do like a sort of like an Xbox social club metaverse like they do they bring back like the Xbox Live avatars from the Xbox 360 era.
Dude, bring that shit back. PlayStation
I
brings
wish.
back PlayStation Home.
Everything
I think
costs
what's
like
more likely is that they're gonna have like the weird like VR metaverse shit, but it's like, you know how you can do like the Xbox like whatever they're called, the actual like personas that you make.
Yeah, the Xbox avatars.
Okay,
so it'd be those. Okay.
Yeah, I can see them doing that, but like everything costs twice as much as it did previously. Because like the nice thing
I
about
remember
it
you
was
could buy like individual like pieces of your outfit.
and you got a lot of it from just playing the games. And I think didn't you also get the currency that you used to buy it? It might have been like weren't you able to use like your achievement currency to buy shit as well?
No, I don't remember that. At least not on 360.
so like,
Yeah, okay. Because I only ever had 360. I didn't. It would be funny if they brought back the Kinect though. Like, alright, we do it.
Oh no.
but I guess I am.
This bitch fucking with
and
the
there's-
Kinect on.
The other fear I have with this is that like, is Microsoft just gonna do this every year and a half now? Like, are they just gonna do this? Is this just gonna be a trend, like a cyclical?
I think that consolidation is the current vogue, and up until like, because what's gonna happen is like they're gonna like buy a company because they're like speculating on one of their drops or whatever. Like they bought Bethesda because they were hyped for all the new Bethesda drops or whatever, and so they'll buy a company, they'll give it like way too much budget, it'll crash and burn, and then that'll be like the end.
But they own Windows, and they make games for Game Pass. It's all about like.
No, I don't think
No,
that
talk about the subsidiaries.
Like, I'm not
I
seeing
don't
what.
think it'll lose enough money to get canceled, but I think it'll be like Star Wars, where they'll just get mad or it's not making as much money as Bethesda.
I mean, maybe, but I don't know. I guess I have a lower opinion of Microsoft than you do.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they never give up on shit. Like if Sony, if something flops, they'll forget about it.
Yeah.
But Microsoft will ride. I mean, fucking hell, they were still doing the Kinect up
And they've just been doing
They'll talk a
buyouts
lot
so
about
much in the
Kinect.
past 5 years. It's only the past 2 that it's been big shit. So also we gotta.
Yeah, I think that at least up until the end of this console generation, we are 100% like buyouts. The only company that's not going to be
You'd
doing
have to get closer for your auto aim.
Yeah, I know.
the only company that's not going to do it is like Nintendo. But it would be funny if Nintendo bought like Atlas or some shit.
Sega owns them.
Oh shit! It would be funny if
Yeah.
you bought Sega.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I could probably put enough money together to buy a Sega.
They're and like
What is it? $5?
I don't know. I just
Five
think
and a half?
it's just
Yeah.
worrying and like I feel like I've said this before, but I feel like the next thing to buy out would probably be Ubisoft because they like
Yeah.
because I feel like Ubisoft is positioned to be the next THQ right now. Like if anyone's gonna die next, it's gonna be them.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, Lid, do you want to tell
They-
the funny
they are-
story about that happened
they are
on this level when we were
coasting.
playing it in co-op on the Switch?
Oh yeah, the game crashed. Literally the only time I've ever seen a Switch game crash was when me and Andy were trying to play multiplayer.
Yeah.
Wait, but it's Doom.
Yes, it is.
Huh?
Yeah, this shit
Also, this
crashed.
looks
Yeah,
like
yes,
GG,
this
dude.
is GG, dude.
Props for not using vertical mouse look. I still bitch out to it.
Nah, you get used to it.
I've only ever played Doom 2016, so I'm not.
You can do some
I'm not
crazy shit in Doom 2016, so I like it for
Isn't
that
there a
reason.
secret accuracy?
I wanted to like Eternal a lot more than I did, but
I
it had
still
a
need.
bunch of
I
shit
have it
that-
on my backlog. I wanted to play it after I finished in 2016, but I put my replay of 2016.
Yes,
down.
this is GZ Doom if I remember correctly.
Yes, 100%.
It is. It is.
Actually, it's Gay Guys Doom, which is the only Doom that Andy plays.
Yes.
No, you're gay. You're gay.
But
It would be sick if, like, instead of, like, badass marketing, we just got into, like...
Also, Lid, did you see the
like
thing?
John Romero is
Did
gonna
you
make
see the thing
this
John
game.
Romero said, or John Carmack said about the Activision buyout?
I don't think so.
So he basically said he had pleasant relations working with Bobby historically and like actors and stuff. But the main thing he said was, "It's very funny how we ended up here, considering that it's Activision almost bought id Software, but we were bought out by ZeniMax instead, and now they're the same company."
Yep, it all comes tumbling down.
It would be really funny if Nintendo bought, like, Ubisoft or some shit. They're like,
That
alright,
one
we're
would
making...
be it. I
We're
don't know
making
exactly
Far
what they would
Cry.
do with that, but
Also, this is
We're
probably,
making
I
Far
think,
Cry and Nintendo exclusive.
it's the secret level, so it's optional, so I don't have to play it. But I think that, like, I think this is the worst level of episode 1. I'll be honest. I really like this.
for level 1,
Yeah, the level 1's iconic. Like, it's got the...
I was gonna say, cause like, I don't know.
This is
like,
Romero's
John
off day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, John Romero basically just making, like, some of the most iconic fucking weapons.
I think this and map 4 are the only two that I'm like, The rest of the episode's fantastic.
Doom devs are some of the only video game devs to ever be like cool people IRL. Like,
Oh yeah,
like, John
you gotta
Romero
read
had
Masters
grid.
of Doom. It's insane. The shit they got.
There's this cover, this like famous like Game Informer cover from like 2002 of like the Doom like cast or whatever. Hold on, I'll post it in Show Friends. I've had it in my Twitter bookmarks forever, and it looks like the Matrix. It's so sick.
Yeah, Doom 2's middle third is
We'll get into that whenever I play Doom 2, which of course I'm gonna play Doom 2. You think I'm not gonna play fucking Doom 2?
I'm not gonna elaborate on it just yet, but yeah, no. If we're talking about the city map with the fucking
I'm probably
arrows,
also only gonna be doing episode 1 and 2 today, and then I'll do episode 3 and 4 next time.
I think that's a decent pace. Yeah. Also has the pain elementals.
When are you gonna stream Sigil?
Maybe someday. I've never actually played it. I need to do that.
Sigil's fun.
Yeah, it seems good. I'm very excited. You know what? I might wait till Sigil 2 comes out. And then he's also going to make a Quake Sigil, which is very important.
Oh god. No, oh, don't do that to my heart. Like, I need that, but is that gonna happen? I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, you gotta stray. You gotta.
Yeah, I know.
Stray for all that.
Why don't you strafe yourself some bitch?
Actually, I don't even need any of this shit. Like, I already have about everything in here.
Actually, plus raging.
Actually, I just circle jump into a hose DMs and it works.
I'm kind of mad that I just had a read shooters because now I'm like bad at trying to resolve
I mean, a lot of it is. I mean, obviously, I think it also helps the fact that like anybody who is like that like deeply ingrained into movement shooters has been playing them for like at least half of their lives. Like,
If you want to see what it's like to be bad at a video game, go get yourself a copy of Quake Live on Steam and try playing a random online lobby. It will not go well.
I think I have played.
It's not that bad.
I mean more in the sense of everyone is better than you, always. It doesn't matter how good you think you are.
I have
Maybe
Quake
I
Live.
shouldn't be saying that then.
I also have Quake Arena.
Quake Arena is Quake Live, but yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing. I don't think it's that bad, but yeah, maybe I shouldn't be saying that.
Alright.
The only Doom, or I guess original like Doom engine game I've played has been Star Wars Dark Forces.
You know, I never
That's a
got
good
into
time.
Dark Forces.
That's a good time.
I was
Except for
when I
that
first
fucking
played, I
sewer
was mad at
level.
it.
That fucking dog shit sewer level. It's like the third level in the game and it sucks so bad.
It suffers from a lot of that. Like unlike Doom, which has I mean, even I recognize the opening level to Doom.
Yeah, Doom waits a little bit before we get to the bad levels, and we will get to the bad levels. Well, actually no. The episode 2 has some stinkers.
Dark
Yeah, I
Forces.
was gonna say most of them are in episode 3, and I think, especially after like just playing so much Doom 2, whenever you end
Episode
up
3
doing
only
events
has
like
like
Demon-
4 at max, probably 3 good levels. It's rough.
Doom
I-
64 is the greatest first-person shooter of all time.
I wanted to contest that until it finally came to PC. Whenever it came out with like Doom Eternal, I'm all like, I can see why people agree.
Oh, it's certainly undisputably the greatest set of Doom levels of all time by the standards of 1997. Really ahead of its time, and compared if you play a bunch of fan stuff, the same era.
I think that was also like past the time of like people having a lot of their prime with like Doom 2, like Doom and Doom 2 map making.
Yeah, Doom modding fell off a little bit in the late 90s and early 2000s.
It was
That's a Doom
I think
level,
really we got the best of it right before I think Quake 2.
Yeah, Quake 2 was on the decline, really. Like 97 was from like 97 to about like 2003. There was kind of a fandom.
And
That's about right.
you take level requests for the
Do I take what?
Level requests.
Not from you.
I wanna. There's a. Oh man.
What do you want me to play?
Yeah.
Maybe I've heard of it. Let's see what you got.
It's Actually, I don't know if you can play on this one. It's a Doom 2 level.
This stream is just vanilla game, but don't worry, we'll be playing plenty of fan
I forgot
Doom
to check
levels.
chat on that.
Play one of those WADs where it's just like miles and miles of enemies.
Yeah, not stop WAD.
I posted it in chat.
I'm gonna look and see what is this. Oh,
System
yeah,
Shock
we
does
might
have some, like-
that might be have to be a stream. If you, for those of you who cannot know, Cole posted the Doom map created by the Columbine shooters.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Thank you.
It's a very shitty level.
Was it that bad?
Well, it's just a high school.
It's like, yeah, they designed it around like a high school, and they just like put a bunch of enemies in with like 0. Like, I mean, they weren't good like level designers, so it's just kind of like a high school.
Well, I think it's because it's
I
supposed to be
thought
their
it would
high
have been
school.
at least like ironically like at least decent. Like had some shit planned out.
This is very funny because you can come in and sneak up on the enemies from behind. Alright.
Which place? Oh. I mean, Daikatana was definitely an L, but I mean, like,
You should
I
play
don't know,
that.
most of the schedule was
Lid,
good.
let me ask you this, Lid, do you think I should play Daikatana on stream?
Yes.
You told me it's not that bad.
No,
so
I told you the whole game is not as bad as the first episode. But
I think you'll have a great time with it.
would you be willing? You know what? There is a co-op mod, Lid.
Fuck no.
From what I've seen of the game,
You don't want to be my
it's kinda weird.
Superfly?
I almost prefer the aesthetic of Daikatana to that of Doom.
I'm gonna shoot you.
But also,
I'm gonna
like-
shoot you in the head.
Like, I would-
make you his bitch this summer.
I don't have John Romero's hair, so unfortunately I can't. Anyway, this is my favorite level in episode 1, probably. I really like this level because this level's kind of an if you're unprepared, this level's kind of a gut punch, especially pistol start.
I do kind of like the weird like very like 90s OVA style.
Oh yeah, no. It is definitely the most anime inspired of any of the 90s id shooters.
I'm not gonna lie, I've only seen very little of the gameplay. I'm mostly going on the advertisement.
See, Lid, when I say Daikatana gets better, I mean it goes from a 1 to a 3 or 4. And then it goes back to a 1 for the final level. Also, it has good deathmatch. We could maybe do some deathmatch. You know how that game is insane, Cole? Your default weapon in the id shooter, your trusty shotgun. You know what your shotgun does in that game? It has knockback. Meaning if you point it at the ground, you will do a shotgun jump. Because John Romero thought, wouldn't it be really cool if I could do a rocket jump without taking damage?
I mean, I do kind of agree. That's kind of.
But it's your shotgun. It's your. Oh no. Okay, so this is. Yeah, I know.
I do think there should be like a toggle. If you had literally just put like a toggle for the jump or not, that would have been better.
Okay, so this level used to fuck me up until I found this secret, and this makes things.
Yeah, the soul spear.
No, this.
Yeah, just being able to shoot them from outside.
Yeah.
Fuck this, because it's a real.
I would never do that, but I can see.
They put it here. I'm gonna use it.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
I'm telling your mom, dude.
This is being good at video games. I know the secrets.
It'd be kind of sick if like actually, you know what would be kind of funny is if like all the, and I know I'm bringing Twitter discourse into the stream, but if all like the post-lap suburbanite guys just like restarted the dupes and it.
The mega armor. I don't need it, but I want it.
Andy's good at Sonic games.
I'm alright. Nope. I like Blood and Duke 3D's alright. Shadow Warrior's kind of ass.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I played.
I think like in terms of presentation, Duke probably takes it, but in terms of like, I guess replayability, I would say Blood probably holds.
Shadow Warrior's a bad video game. I think I'm gonna say that right now. Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh, I think this is.
I remember playing it like a year after it came out.
Don't play the source port it comes with. It's bad and crashes. That doesn't help. You can just get like easy.
Yeah. I remember liking the reboot. I tried to play it recently.
The first one's alright. Two is a weird Borderlands thing. And then no, there's loot you get in Shadow Warrior 2.
Bruh?
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's the most like mid 2010s game ever because there's loot, there's grappling hooks, there's like asynchronous multiplayer. It's like everything that was popular in like 2015 to 2018 in video games was put in to Shadow Warrior 2.
Oh nah.
And then Shadow Warrior 3 is we have Doom Eternal at home.
Like at that time you already had Destiny. Why would you do that but worse?
Destiny 1 isn't even that great to begin with.
So fun.
But you knew exactly where to go for those.
Oh yeah. I think I found that first time by accident. I just stumbled in there.
Wait,
It's like,
they made a Shadow Warrior 3?
it's coming out this year.
Oh god.
It's very we have Doom Eternal at home core, which.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at all they like added in a bunch of gore.
Also, I am Fury.
Oh, Asian guy in the game, he's still voiced by a white guy? 'Cause that's
Probably. Actually, I think they might have recast him for the reboot. I would imagine they did, but if he was still for the first game, then yeah, he's still probably a white dude.
Probably.
So
Honestly, getting an Asian guy to voice the Shadow Warrior
voice Lo
protagonist
Wang?
is just kind of fucking
Yeah.
like.
Well,
like
with the kind of lines that they put in, it would just like be so unsettling as well.
Yeah, no, the whole game is doing like, oh, be right to dog.
yeah, no, that's Lo Wang's
It
entire.
is like the
Yeah.
it is like the lowest common denominator of like Asian races. It's like just saying like,
It's like some shit that you hear at the playground.
like getting.
yeah.
It's literally just we got a real Asian to be our Asian stereotype.
So then he could say all the slurs for us, you
So,
know?
I think the method where they go out of their way. We're doing representation of characters designed to be like a Bruce Lee that we can copy from.
Basically.
Wow, bullshit is so funny, dog. I'm still praying for. The trailer didn't confirm it either way, but I'm praying to God that it's better than the idea. Because they can't because he's like Jewish, and his backstory is like kind of racist, but it's not anti-Semitic. It's like racist, where he was like a mercenary, just like wedding up African villages to like steal their like artifacts and shit and sell them to museums. And I feel like you can't do that after. Sorry, I'm away from my mic. That might be why I'm mixed quieter. I'm dying of the COVID. I don't want to give my mic COVID.
Yo, same. Up top.
Let's go. This is the COVID stream.
This is the
We're gonna
COVID
give
stream.
Andy COVID.
Yeah, we're gonna give Andy COVID through discord.gg.
Through the magic of the internet.
I accidentally I watched too many Ralph boxing. Saw a pause. Oh, my head hurts and everything tastes funny.
Honestly, vertical mouse aim was a mistake.
Yeah, especially I don't like it in
Didn't like Quake.
We need to return to tradition.
I mean, we are. That there's
Yeah.
This
plenty.
is what that is.
No, I mean there's plenty of games now that don't do that. I think vertical mouse aiming is pretty cool because there are times where Doom's auto aim will fuck you. And when oh, that's right. This is a
That's exactly why I bitch out to it, because I'm all like, some of the auto aim is just shit. I'm all like, I could just aim myself.
I just think aiming is so much easier when you only have one axis. to worry about.
infinite.
I kind of-
can't
I
do
see both.
also that you can't do vertical level design well, and also have infinitely tall
Yeah,
enemies.
but you also literally can't do vertical level design in Doom, technically.
yeah, that's only technically true.
Zero axis aiming, yes. Just hold down WM1 in a straight
W-
line, and that's the
like-
game.
They'd be like, I
Yeah,
just
I was
want
gonna say,
all
plenty
homing
of people do
projectiles.
that
I
to
don't
this
see what's
day.
wrong with that.
No aim, just shoot. Shotgun aims, rejoice.
It would be sick if Destiny had vertical aim.
Oh my
But
god,
see,
Hunters.
Lid-
Hunters BTFO.
There is a weapon that vertical aiming is very good for that you can't really do in classic Doom. You know what weapon and style I'm talking about?
The Thorn from Destiny 2.
Like grenade launchers? I
Yes,
don't know.
grenade launchers exactly. Grenade launchers are lame in games without vertical aiming. Also, actually, I guess flamethrowers work fine because they don't work at all because they're bad.
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna
just-
go farther. There's never been a good shooter. That's my hot take.
I don't think you're going to be received well here. I don't think.
The only good video games are turn-based strategy games.
Wrong.
Reddit.
Cringe and blue pill.
The only good good video games are Newgrounds dating simulators. And
Okay, now we're talking.
Yeah, no. Microsoft has in fact purchased Eat and Fuck Games for $69 million. Billion.
Hot sexy singles in your area, sponsored by Microsoft.
Fuck, dude,
Sponsored by
making-
Mountain Dew and
making, like, the
Doritos.
Photoshop of like the Microsoft like purchase banner that they post on social medias, but like it's they do like fat numbers. I'm gonna make that right now.
They're finally gonna they're finally gonna show unreleased footage of Master Chief fucking. Any
Yeah.
truers? Any truers?
They're finally gonna make a sequel to or not Sunday, Racing. The COVID is blending all of the Newgrounds porn games that played when I was like 15. Alright, so Meat and Fuck have a logo? They got to, right?
Do they have a what?
Do they have a logo?
Probably.
Okay, they do. Now is it in HD is the question.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think so. Let's see. Size, let's sort by largest. Why is it this low? What the fuck?
Because it was made in like 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real shit though, no cap. The Fucktown series was better.
Hmm. Oh right, the switch is up here.
Real Newgrounds pornheads know.
Oh hey Ricky, I didn't notice you in the chat.
Apparently there's a YouTube playlist called Best Music from the OST.
Oh, that's very important.
That's so cool. It's just
Culture.
being like a
Oh, for
like a
sure.
video game OST guy. If you're like the guy that's on that OST, games that literally only existed on like fly-by-night flash websites.
Now this room I remember being a bitch. Even when you get
It's
it.
just if we open up the back part too early. Kind of
That
yeah, like that part, like we did just open that up too early. Or if you might be fine.
I think I'm fine. Worst case, you know what? Hold on, now I got chainsaw. Oh. God damn it.
Oh, you were good. Command key that shit. Oh!
Damn.
Misclick. No quick save, so we're doing the whole level again.
Oh, I thought you were gonna pistol start that off.
No, this is we're not doing any saves for the first 3 episodes. Episode 4 might need some
No,
quick saves.
I would do the same. No, episode 4, the first 2 levels, definitely a bitch. John Romero was a fucking sadist for that shit.
No, that was not. Well, Romero did make Map 2. Map
That
1
was
was
American
McGee.
McGee.
Who is?
He's a bozo.
He is in fact a fucking
Wait, for the first
bozo.
episode? No. Or first
What
level.
did he do?
Episode 4, yeah.
I know nothing. I know
Damn.
nothing
He
about-
made those edgy early 2000s Alice platformers. If you're familiar with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which are
They're on the
apparently decent.
PC Gamer article.
You played it, Ricky? That's cool.
Once every few years, I boot up Madness Returns thinking that I'm gonna actually play through it, and then I don't finish it. It's like a really cool idea.
Madness Returns is
That-
a sequel, right?
Yeah, Madness Returns is the sequel. I've never played the first one.
Well, maybe you should try that.
Yeah, I didn't get into gaming until the Wii, so any game that's older than like Sonic and the Black Knight, I know nothing about.
Oh, right, I forgot to get the Soul Spirit. That's very important.
Really
Yes,
excited
he
for
did do
New
Bad
Day.
Day LA. That was his baby, unfortunately.
I think the main thing about Madness Returns is I wish that it was more of a platformer and less of combat.
That's a lot of early 2000s platformers. They're like, do combat rooms.
I think what I also just don't like about like a lot of third-person games during that era was just like how they hadn't figured out the camera system yet.
Yeah.
Like I think it was like even replaying like Bayonetta recently, I was just all like, wow, this shit, like trying to do like auto camera with this, my god, please like turn it off. I don't like
Yeah,
this.
that's why I haven't gotten into a lot of like really big like third person.
I can't really tell you exactly when they figured it out, but it was definitely like
You know when they figured it out after
Is it
Resident
8th gen?
Evil 4.
I
No, it was
feel-
once they
honestly,
figured out behind that shit.
I feel like Resident Evil 4 was like the absolute like I think it was like during like the Nintendo 64, PS1, it was the kind of thing where like people weren't used to 3D, and so there was a lot of like, you know, like either stuff like Mario 64 where the camera mostly just does its own thing, or like Resident Evil where it's literally just fixed. But then with the PS2, I feel like that was the worst time for cameras in 3D.
Yeah.
it definitely was.
And Resident Evil 4 was like literally just like starting to scrape the beginning of
Yeah.
cameras that make sense.
Kind of scared to try my copy of Code Veronica.
Oh, there are things in that game that Code Veronica.
I still have
I'm
to
sorry.
finish. I still have to go through the Resi series. I'm still only like halfway through with one. So.
Are you doing it release order or chronologically? Like, are you going?
I'm doing. I think I'm just gonna do release order.
That makes sense, probably.
Fuck learning about a timeline.
Well, it's the only time where the timeline really gets troublesome is Revelations, because 1 is in between 4 and 5, and 2 is in between 5 and 6. Other than that, it's just you follow the numbers, and I guess you play the remakes right after you play the base game.
Yeah.
Andy,
I'm
what's up
only
with your
doing the
Invis shader?
What's up?
Tiny Tachyon's been asking about it for like the whole stream.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't have GZ Doom probably as finely configured as I should have. So this is how it looks. Is there anything particularly wrong with it, or is it just because they're too bright? No, I respect it. It's Doom 1. You gotta... Oh shit, I just turned myself around like a dumbass.
God damn it, Andy.
There we go.
God damn it. Yeah, it's usually black. I noticed that on the oh no, I don't remember my Doom monsters. I'm slowly losing.
Spectre.
Yeah. They're not supposed to be like see-through, they're usually just black.
I'm gonna show one of my tweets and just record it. I'm gonna show friends chat.
Okay.
pretty good.
That's weird.
Let me see. I'm gonna check real quick. Thank you. Thank you. I was wondering what you were gonna do with the logo.
I think I shouldn't have to pay bills to get a positive COVID test. Not even
Like that. Yeah, that's what I was pressed about whenever I tested positive. I was just all like, dude, if I don't get any COVID, man.
Yeah, it's like that. Like Xfinity's like, all right, time to pay us money. Like,
Okay.
I don't
Goodbye.
think so.
yeah. I'm gonna let this one ride. Check what's dropped in the Fortnite store today. Dog shit.
You think they're adding more Naruto games forward?
I think that
Well, they
the
already
big
got-
get this year is
They already got all the
It's gonna
characters that
be-
matter. For
yeah,
like
they
a
pretty
generic
much
process.
got everyone that matters.
Yeah, you got all 3 members of Team 7. You got Naruto,
Yeah.
Sasuke, and Kakashi, and nobody else matters.
I mean,
That's
they
true.
did also do like a who's that blind one? I don't know. I've never seen Naruto. They did her.
Oh, they did,
Oh,
yeah.
Neji.
And,
No,
yeah, hold
I
on.
think.
Yeah. They did. Yeah, they. Yeah, they got. Or no, did they? No, they didn't. That's weird. I thought they
I
did.
thought they
didn't do them
just
out.
got the guys from Team 7. So
They did, but they also got that blue hair pronoun. Pretty much every other Spider-Man costume, other than like anything that's been in the Ultimates, outside of like Miles, is good.
is there anything good Ultimate actually?
Spider-Man's good.
I like Ultimate Spider-Man. People will flip-flop back and forth and say if they like it or they don't, but I think it's pretty good.
I heard
Ultimates
Ultimate X-Men
1
and
and
Fantastic
2.
Four started good, and then got
Yes.
bad very quickly.
Also, the like 3 random series that Jonathan Hickman did. I think he did the new Ultimates, which came out after Ultimate. He did I think Ultimate Hawkeye, which was kind of good, and I think the second half or the back half of Ultimate Fantastic Four with like the Maker and
Get
shit.
everyone.
Yeah, I do rock with the more fun that. So I feel like every single comic book head has to read Ultimates 1 through 3 and Ultimate once.
Yeah, I've heard Ultimate 1 and 2 are pretty good, and
They're readable. They're not terrible. There's some. I mean, obviously, like the stuff that everyone memes about has aged like shit. You know, Hulk being like homophobic is stupid. Captain America being like an.
do you think this stands for? Was it
Yeah.
in the Ultimates where you think this stands for France happens?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
There's also like 9 different Ultimate series where they just directly shit on Miller for doing that.
Good.
Yeah, I know that there's that happens a couple times in the Hickman run, and I think as well in Secret Wars. But yes, no, I rock with the Ultimates. It's not, a lot of it is not good, but then there is some stuff that was better than what was coming out in the mainstream. Like Ultimate Spider-Man was consistently better than post One More Day Spider-Man, and
Ultimate started way before. Like, wasn't Ultimate start
It was,
around
I think,
the time of
99.
House of M?
I think that the Ultimate Universe all started at 99. Because I think that it was like bringing in the new millennium or whatever.
And I think it was just supposed to be Spider-Man, but then they decided, no, we're gonna do a whole Marvel.
Yes, it was originally just supposed to be Spider-Man, and then I think that Mark
Up.
did
Second
Ultimate.
death.
Up. Is this it? Yeah.
It's over. Not gonna make
Not gonna beat the allegations.
it. Yeah, I like Ultimates. It's not bad. People are roasting you for the crosshair,
For the what?
which I think is fair.
Crosshair's
for the
fine.
crosshair.
Come on.
I just like having it. And also I play, there are mods where I play with that do use out mouse aiming and you want a crosshair there. I just think
I'm
it looks
generally pro crosshair in every video game that isn't supposed to be like an autistic sloth simulator.
Yeah, yeah.
Like turning crosshairs on for Arma is some baby shit, but if you're taking crosshairs off of like Doom or like Counter Strike or something, it's like, what are you doing? Get it together. You're making the game too hard. Have some fun.
I think bonus points if you have like one of the funny like CS:GO crosshairs as well.
I
Like
do
you-
rock the comedic cross, like a smiley face crosshair.
Yeah. I like it does remind me of like I think it was Black Ops 2, whenever like they would have like the custom red dots. No, they might have had it in Black Ops 1 as well, but they had the custom red dots and then something.
I know that they brought them back for Modern Warfare because there's like half of the fucking like the unlocks for each gun is just unlocking different like red dots.
I think so, yeah. I only got like a couple of like the premium skins with like the free like COD points or whatever that you would get from battle passes.
Didn't Black Ops 2 have like a weed crosshair? I think that's cool. I like.
No, but Ghosts had the weed skin.
Okay, yeah, I know that the one of them around that time. You know, hot take. I don't dislike the future setting Call of Duties. In fact, I think that they were like a nice way to like move the series past.
The problem is they did all the
Yeah,
the
they
teams
did. They did so many of them within.
You should have had like
8.
one team be Future COD.
Yeah, that's fair. I like Black Ops 3. I like Black Ops 2. I think Black Ops 3 might be my favorite.
And they keep doing World War II. I mean, I'm a dummy, so I like World War II shooters, but
I
like
hate it.
you should probably not do that for Call of Duty. No one really.
Yeah. What are isn't the new one World War II as well?
Vanguard, I
Yeah.
think so.
We need to return to tradition and have Call of Duty where you get like Mexican cameras.
And Warfare.
I think the biggest problem with the future CODs is that all of the future CODs either had like one of the worst campaigns in the series or one of the worst multiplayers in the series.
Isn't that just
Yeah,
Call of Duty?
ever
You can
since,
never
like-
get a good trifecta going.
Yeah, ever since like Black Ops 2, it's always been like one or the other gets shafted.
Yeah, like Black Ops 3 dog shit story. Oh, you're dead the whole time. Who cares?
Tringo boom. I was talking about this like over the weekend too. I was just all like, I think the best thing that came out of that fucking games campaign was Tringo boom.
Infinite, yes, that was goated. Infinite Warfare is legitimately like franchise defined. So good.
They're
The
pretending
Infinite Warfare
that they don't-
campaign
oh yeah.
is insane. It's fucked up how good the Infinite Warfare campaign is. The multiplayer makes you want to kill yourself.
Yeah, that's how I understand it.
Mostly because they like implemented the gimmicks in the worst way possible. But the coolest thing
God
about
damn it.
Oh my god.
That was my
Colonel
fault.
happened
I
there.
got careless around barrels.
You took damage, bro.
Over.
I wanted to like Black Ops 3. I just think I wasn't able to spend enough time like actually getting good at it, like Advanced Warfare. It probably doesn't
Black
help
Ops-
that I never got like a Gen 8 console and never really bothered
Yeah.
with it because I was just like, I'm back to PCMR. I don't give a shit.
And then
Black
they-
Ops 3 1v1s were so fun. I love just turning off the attachment limiters and making like insane combinations.
Oh yeah, you could have like 7 fucking attachments or some shit.
Yeah, if you turn off attachment limiters, you could put like 8 attachments on every gun and like we're rolling like 3 perks. It was so fun.
That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was especially fun when we do like shotguns only, but you can like basically turn the shotgun into like a sniper rifle if you roll it with like 8 attachments. It was so fun.
It reminds me
It
of,
was like a- I think it was a loaded
what was it,
shotgun.
Saints Row 3, where you could deck the absolute shit out of your gun?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Saints
like
Row
that.
2, it's fucked up how bad they fumbled the bat. Like making like 2 bad games and the franchise is ruined.
Yeah.
Well, that was also because THQ fucking died.
Yeah.
Here's hoping they're just calling the reboot Saints Row, I think. Which fuck that.
I'm not.
That
The,
would've
the
been-
problem with it is it's like it looks too tame. Like it looks like it's trying to be just like.
Well, because they know 2 was the last one that was really consistently liked, so that's why they're going
Yeah.
on low key.
What I like the most about 2 is just doing all those like autistic like business management shit. Like it was like literally felt like a Yakuza game where it was like, all right, I gotta like, I gotta make sure that I buy the Japanese themed sushi bar before too long because I wanna like fuck over this one gang.
Shout outs to FOMO.
Saints Row 3 also pretty good. Not as good. It went a little bit too Reddit, but at least like it did the future shit in a way that like wasn't annoying. And then like,
Yeah,
Saints Row
wasn't
4 made me
like
myself.
I think that was also the time. That was also around the same time, and I talked about this about like Borderlands 2. I think like over the weekend as well, where it's all like that was back where like if you made your game like incredibly Reddit, there wasn't like any actual repercussions.
Oh yeah, no, none whatsoever.
Yeah, but like
It's
I mean
so
like
funny
it's
that,
just so
like,
oversaturated.
Lid,
now.
do you have something you'd like to say about Borderlands?
Game bad.
I thought you were gonna say Borderlands was never good. That's what I wanted to say.
I mean,
I would agree with
that's a given.
It's not a good shooter. like the
It's
most.
a shooter.
it's kind of aged poorly.
The only thing it had going for it was like the fun gimmick guns, but like half of the really fun ones that like aren't useful outside of more than like one situation are like it had the weirdest microtransactions too.
You know, I totally forgot about that.
It looks.
All the good guns were like locked behind like a paywall, but then also you could like they would sometimes just like give out a shitload on Twitter
So
or
how
whatever.
bad is the pre-sequel?
It looks bad on an artistic and technical level.
It's so ugly. There's like
All
one
the-
good design in it, and that's the ninja.
None of the guns feel any good.
Nope.
Yeah, as much as the concept of a looter shooter just kind of sucks, I will say the reason that Destiny 2 is like gripped me like it has is because that game feels so fucking.
It does feel very good. I
And
won't
then
lie.
they stole the
I'm never
game
going
that
back.
Cole paid $60 for.
I have been buck broken by that game. I will not allow
Well-
myself to do it again. It's so funny that Telltale's coming back.
Yeah. What is the thing?
Yeah.
That, I
Like-
forget. It's really
we
dumb.
thought they were done.
What's the thing they came back and are doing? They announced it at
I think
Game
they're
Awards.
doing like another Walking Dead.
I
Oh, aren't they doing that Star Trek thing?
I just I,
Oh
I,
yeah, they're doing no the Expanse.
I just want to tell Tiny Tachyon in chat a story that I've told Andy before, which is replacing the Reddit shit with actual jokes doesn't matter because most of Borderlands fan base doesn't know the difference between memes and original jokes.
That is true.
True.
It is true. It is true. Like, I think like it's crazy. I think I told Cole about this, but I don't know if I told anybody else. Where like, I think I went back to Facebook after like several years of not using it, and it's kind of amazing how like that site has not evolved a single day since 2015. It was just completely insular of like overdone like millennial memes.
I straight up don't know how to use Facebook.
I haven't used
And I
Facebook in
tried
like
to
5 years, and I don't intend to ever go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
don't. I'm not recommending it. I was just like morbidly curious. Just all like, I wonder how things are. And it's all like, wow, it's like I never left.
It's kind of cool that they have a social media that's just for like senile people and single mothers.
Yeah, no, like, vapid millennial memes have not died out a single bit there.
Yeah.
I actually find that incredible.
Are there people from Twitter like going to Facebook to like sort of it's like playing in the minor leagues, like you go down to Facebook and you can just
I
get,
think a
like,
lot of people do
unlimited-
that on Instagram and Tumblr.
Yeah, I definitely know about a couple people that do it for Tumblr, but it would be funny if there are people like going to Facebook just to get like unlimited single mother pussy from being like kind of funny, but not funny enough to like
I mean, I get it.
500 on Twitter. Fuck, I should do that.
I don't know. I don't personally know anybody that's done that, but that is definitely within the realm of possibility of just all like you could
That's
for
kinda
one you
cool.
could farm hella fucking likes. It's like
Oh,
Twitter
that's right. I
easy.
forgot. This is how you get to this area.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the secret. Yeah.
No,
Um,
everything that blows up on Facebook is like a Facebook group where you can like, you know, you talk on it and some shit.
Like you could probably rehash shit that like for us is like years old,
Absolutely.
but then like it's not like too like esoteric or far fetched to where like they wouldn't get it. It's just
Wonder
like,
if it-
wow.
if it goes- I wonder if it goes both ways though, where you like if you tried to introduce a concept like from Twitter that like only exists on Twitter, you would like sort of get murdered in the way that like a missionary gets murdered when they try to like show them books or some shit.
Alright.
Like you go to Facebook and you're like, all right guys, we can't say pog anymore. That's racist. And then someone just like shoots you with an arrow.
I think that would happen if like for one, like you do like too much of like the ironic shit and then people just don't understand irony. Or introduce them to like what is otherwise a very benign concept, and I guess they just don't get it.
Oh. There's a secret in here.
No. There are a lot of specters though, so have fun.
I got rockets.
No,
Just
but like
turn
the
on-
parents.
Just turn on cheats, bro. You'll be fine.
I do
But
not
you
need.
know what?
I do not need cheats to beat the Bruiser Brothers.
You know what?
Doom
unironically
God
makes
modes.
me mad is that like video, like it's like a Reddit video gaming opinion, but I am kind of mad that video games don't do cheat modes anymore.
Yeah, it's lame.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck does like something like Assassin's Creed have to where you have to like pay for cheats? You literally have to like pay a subscription for cheats.
What?
Yeah.
That's a huh?
You have to like
Yo,
all
hey,
the
Chris, how you
like there's
doing?
like god mode weapons that you can just like buy, and I think you can like there's like a mode that you can play. It's like a sandbox mode. That also pisses me off is when games like do a sandbox
Alright.
mode that like doesn't count your progress, but then you can like fuck with the game's settings in an actually compelling way.
That's episode 1.
Good job.
Hooray!
I'm so glad. Congratulations, Doom guy. You fucking died. Now you're
Where's
being
my
sent to
fat
hell.
reward?
It would be. I want to make a Doom mod that where it just changes the text to like Twitter speak, where it's like, you're gay plus L plus ratio plus you're going to hell.
He is going to hell.
Yes.
Where's my free
That's the
demon
game.
I
sloppy?
will be right back.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna be right back. I'm just
Valid.
gonna.
Where's
take
my-
a
I swear to
piss
God,
real quick.
Andy, do not, for the love of God, mute the stream.
I'm not. I'll be right back.
We're just gonna be.
I will go to your Midwest suburban home, hunt you down. You don't actually know where Andy lives.
Just gonna ransack the place.
He's gonna go punch his drywall. It'd be so sick if Andy was like a drywall puncher. Like he accidentally turns
Just
his
found
web.
out about vertical mouse aim. Don't talk to me.
He turns his webcam on by accident. There's just a bunch of like holes all over his
I
room.
think probably like the most comedic effect to that would just be like struggling with the cyber demon fight and not knowing about circle strafing. Just be like, I didn't know I could do this. It's that simple.
They should, yeah, I'm pro cheat codes. Video games should bring back cheat codes. It's fucked up that like, if you want to play a video game with cheat codes on, like you either have to like install Cheat Engine or play like the Lego Star Wars game.
Yeah, I don't even know precisely when that ended, but yeah, no, I mean like even shit as like banal as like the Konami code was like that was some of like the coolest like I guess like meta shit that you could have
All right. Let's
for like
do
a good
this.
while.
Episode 2 time. Let's go, baby.
Oh, that's so sad. I'm so sad.
Episode 2 time. Let's go, baby. I hit live, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay.
Yeah, I want to make Zoomer Doom where it's like all the difficulty.
Look at the
options are,
fancy
like,
upside
no
down
bro.
cross in 3D. Look how impressive
Damn,
it
it's
is.
fucked up. Why would they do that? It's fucked up.
It damages you. Doesn't it?
It
Yeah,
doesn't
it
Damage
really?
you.
Yeah, if you
Yeah, it
stand-
does.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Damn. Shout out to John Romero.
Did not make this level. We only made episode 1. This level was started by
I
Tom
just
Hall and
confused me.
finished by Sandy Peterson, along with most of the levels in episode 2 and 3, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah, no, I can.
I'm gonna quote you on that. How dare you not know everyone who made a video game that's almost 40 years old at this point? You're a bad person. You're doing the
Doom is an ancient video game.
Anyway, this is my favorite song in Doom
It's
1.
crazy.
Doom is actually the first video game. No video game existed before this one.
Wrong. The Oregon Trail.
Incorrect.
I actually don't.
That
know
was
the
just
word.
real life.
That was. Yeah.
That was just real life.
Wait,
I
That was
don't know
just
what
a
you're
real thing.
Is that real? That's so cool. Damn! Shout out to John Romero for real. For
What?
having like, I feel like for having his long hair is like a Native American thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you got to listen. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, I think he did tweet that.
That's cool. I rock with that.
See, John was the brains of the Doom, was the heart. Romero was the heart of the Doom team, and Carmack was the brains. Split them
I like that you started by saying John, and it's like, which one?
Yeah, I know. Alright.
Yeah.
I will say, it is kind of amazing that, like, John Carmack has kept that exact same smirk, like, to the fucking
And
T
haircut.
for, like,
And that exact. I have John Romero's haircut.
for
or
what,
Carmack's, John
25
Carmack.
years? At least 25 years. That's crazy.
Look, sometimes you peak at. Look, I mean, to be fair, this is literally. That was literally the peak of his career and life, so, you know. Like, what the fuck is he gonna do now? VR and Facebook. Who gives a shit? Like, selling yourself
Oh
for
yeah,
the
that's
metaverse.
his whole fucking thing now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Fucking
he
VR.
literally he's working on the metaverse.
The Oculus, yeah.
It must have been so cool to be the Doom guys in like 19.
Oh yeah, they got so they got
They got
Getting
racks,
pussy
they got
from-
bitches.
they did.
I mean,
they
they had a
pussy-
fucking Ferrari.
They
at
did.
one
John
point.
Romero had a Ferrari and he gave it to the people, whoever won a deathmatch tournament in Quake.
Yeah, it was a Quake thing.
Getting pussy from the finest goth girls to ever exist at this point in history.
Right.
Oh, don't
And
do
also
that
be
to me.
inventing yelling at people on the internet in video games. He invented it.
That's so sick. Fuck, I need to make a video game in the 90s.
Just go back in time and create a.
It's kind of crazy that nobody else did. Like, it fucking like I almost said Max Landis. Who the fuck made Sims? John Macliffe or whatever? What the fuck is the Max, this guy that made the Sims? Oh my god, what is his name? This is gonna
I can
bother
tell
me.
you, I'm sorry. I was never a Sims person.
Are you
Oh,
thinking
man.
of Will Wright?
Yes, I like being Will Wright and trying to get pussy. Oh, he's like, I made the Sims, you know. I made Sim City.
Haha.
Anyway,
This
this is
wasn't-
my
he was,
favorite
like, kind of
level.
like a-
This-
like a
this is,
Steve
this is
Jobs
a
style
containment
nerd,
area.
right?
It's my favorite level in Doom 1.
Damn, they got hella boxes.
Oh yeah. The box maze is iconic.
Shit looking like
It
a
definitely
U-line
is.
wall.
Hold on, where?
I think if nothing else,
Yes, I know where I'm going. Oh fuck, I went
just
the
being
wrong way.
like the Doom guys definitely shows that like it doesn't matter if you're like absolutely a D&D type nerd at heart, you can absolutely you like
Yeah.
and your shit out correctly.
I
Like
have
it's
a
so
lot of
fun to be
gun.
able to make lyrics about like fucking killing dragons and shit, but you make it sound so emotional. It's just like that spoke to me. And I'm all like, thanks. I hope you don't know about Riven's pain, and you're never going to.
There we go.
I hope for your sake you don't.
God.
Anyway, this is technically wasteful, but I'm not dying in this level. This is Berserk. It's the
It
coolest
is a
thing.
little early. I mean, talk your shit.
I want to punch people.
Well, it's so cool that like they just kind of like get.
Also, fun fact: this
pulverized
is
by
the
your
only
punches
level
at
in
that
Doom 1
point.
to have no hit scanners. Every every enemy shoots projectiles or themselves, as you'll see in a
Doom 1?
Yeah, the only level in Doom 1 to not have hit scanners.
There's no shotgunners here.
No shotgunners or zombie men.
Damn, that's fucked up.
I don't remember that at all. Ah.
At least on Ultraviolence. Maybe.
Well,
on
I don't
Lord.
think like I don't know. The enemy counts don't like go up appreciably by Nightmare, but you do just take like.
Well, no, I mean like that might be
crazy
one of the lower difficulties.
I think it mostly just it mostly caps the enemy count at like Ultraviolence.
Also, if you're good at video games, Berserk can do same damage as Super Shotgun. Unless when it does that and decides not to fucking register because...
Yeah, I was gonna say it goes off of momentum. So
Oh,
like
right.
if you just kind of like walk up to him, yeah, no, it's gonna do less damage than if you like run up and like smack the shit out of his face.
Right, gotcha.
That's fair, I feel.
I figured it out. Actually, when I played Doom on the fucking 360, I shit you not, I tried that shit.
I mean, it was
Oddly
the
realistic
best
hands
port
right
out by the standards of...
I forgot what the technique
2007 or
was, but
whatever.
it's like they could literally just import like actual fucking photos for like texture mapping.
Yeah, that's it.
It's called like there's an actual name.
So what is this pose that he's doing? What is this Doom guy?
It's like a brawler pose. No. It just seems normal, especially if like you start with a left hook, which is actually.
The way that his right hand is up, he's doing the devil daggers.
I mean, I always thought he had like brass knuckle, like he has like he punches. So I mean, like, I would think it makes sense. Also, I completely forgot about that secret. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this is probably the Doom 1 level that I know the best. Anyway, we're gonna go back because we got the yellow key. No, it's over.
I always get lost in this one.
Yeah, he did.
Probably out of all the levels in Doom 1, probably the one that just like completely like kills my will to live.
I get that. I really like this level though.
Like probably more playthroughs have stopped.
No,
here
this level,
than
I love
anywhere
this
else.
level. The next level is where my will to live at episode 2 is. We'll get into why that level sucks in a second. But I really like this. Is my favorite level in Doom 1.
Out of all of Doom 1?
Yes.
How long does the melee, or does the berserk
Whole
shit
level.
last?
Whole level.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
It's not like 2016.
That's crazy. Fucked up.
Yeah, that's why I grabbed it early.
It was so cool.
It also gives you 100 health, no matter what. But
Yeah, it's really nice for clutch. Clutch runs.
Yeah.
Especially if you do fucking nightmare runs.
Bro, just throw a grenade.
Go in here, you get the rocket launcher. 12 secrets, dang.
12 secrets, no hose.
That's so fucked.
They should make a Doom where you get pussy.
When's Doom Guy gonna fuck?
That's it. That's it. That's the whole video game. We're done.
Alright.
He's gotta equip the Boston.
This secret's kind of obnoxious.
I would just imagine, like, he's just way too much of a misogynist to actually fuck. Either that or he does the, Duke Nukem thing.
Honestly, I think
Of course, your dad.
I think Doom Guy doesn't even know what. Yeah. Tiny Tachyon's got it right. Doom Guy doesn't know what sex is.
This man's mind is holy. So is his
He's
body.
a pure boy. Just wants to go home and relax with his bunny rabbit. Oh, this section.
All the oh yeah, totally yeah. And have fun.
Dude on Minecraft.
That's straight from that beach.
Good news is the Crushers can hurt enemies too, which is funny.
Not a dick crusher.
Oh, you can chainsaw Russell. That's so
Yeah,
good.
you can.
They don't hurt you, damn.
Yeah, nothing deals touch damage in this game. Oh, that's right. I forgot you can get a plasma rifle in here. Oh, right there.
Did you not get the red key?
No, I got it.
Nice.
This white boy crazy.
Alright.
Oh, white boy on
This level sucks.
Oh, that reminds me, actually.
This is where I stopped playing Doom 1 because I get to this level and I'm like, I don't really want to fight her.
I will say the atmosphere of it, pretty fucking good.
I like it.
Yeah.
This level is just, hey, here's stuff. You like stuff?
I like stuff.
I like stuff
I
when
like
it goes
stuff.
coherently together and isn't just, yeah.
Okay,
Like, look at
well,
this room. What is this room?
It's just what it is.
Yeah, it's made out. A lot of those textures are made out of flesh. See that?
Yeah, I
It's-
did.
It's cool. I mean, like, you've heard of the concept of stuff. I mean, like, I think we all have. But there's also
I will be
things.
right back.
There's also
That's
things
true.
in
Do you
this
guys swear to
level,
God,
and I think that's what rounds it out.
come into your house.
It's the combination of stuff and things.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh,
that is cool.
Man, what is with Jeff Keighley just tweeting out, here are all the other companies that could be acquired, followed by a list of the companies next to their value.
Yeah, no.
I guess it wouldn't be that
That's-
hard for Sony to acquire Konami. They're only worth $6 billion.
I think that they should buy Nintendo. I think that would be really fun.
Microsoft did try once. They laughed at them out the door.
fucking hilarious. You know,
in the DMs, I told Andy I think Tencent could buy PlayStation and Nintendo and make the Nintendo PlayStation a real thing finally.
After Amazon buys Microsoft.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're just gonna have
video game console.
And
we're
eventually,
gonna have, like, the whole 9 yards of dystopia, except it's going to absolutely suck. I mean, we're kind of already there, but
dystopia
Like, the
usually does suck.
Yeah. It's gonna be zero drift. Your game's gonna suck.
I was gonna say, like, if you're gonna have a dystopia, it would at least be kind of cool to where it's all like, you know, at least it's like very stylized, like cyberpunk shit. This is just, what if corporations just, you know, laissez-faire off of everything?
What is this?
It's all like all the libertarians get to rejoice, but only for like 2 seconds.
Oh shit, that's Baron.
Hey, you want to punch the Baron?
No, you want to
What
punch
the
the
shit?
God damn it!
Oh,
First death of episode 2.
Damn. Ratio.
Ratio plus L plus I seize all your assets.
Wait, can I kill the Baron in advance out here?
Plus I take your bitch. And your assets. And I screenshot your NFT, fuck you.
Let's get some pizza.
I could go for some
Fuck,
pizza.
actually. I might have to work.
Gotta stir fry.
I don't have pizza, but I do have. Yeah, I have leftover Chinese downstairs.
Oh damn,
Shout
what'd you get?
outs.
I
What's
got
your
some-
Chinese order, light skin?
I got some shrimp lo mein.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Let's go.
I'm rocking with the lo mein. I don't fuck with the shrimp as much, but I'll fuck with the lo mein. I'm more of a chicken head, you know what I mean? Actually, wait, isn't that like a slur? Isn't chicken head like...
Chicken head? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I have plasma.
I-
I didn't realize.
Oh,
Google.
it's like a whore. It's like a whore. I guess.
You know, I was today years old.
Uh-oh. Damn.
American English slang term that is typically used in a derogatory manner. I have literally never fucking heard of.
Look, I could devour this. I'd order pizza this week. I forgot what day.
You know
it
what
was.
this level feels like, Lid?
I mean, like, if nothing else, this pandemic has told us time is fake.
For real.
This level feels like the testing level. Like, here's all the rooms together and how they connect.
Yeah, it's kind of fun like that. Fun like that.
I think it is cool to go into a room and to shoot some guys.
Yeah, but see, this isn't like I think it would be cool if, like, whatever.
This is a cool room.
This is kind of cool. It's not particularly fun. It's kind of cool. Nice fucking check out.
Doom had good skyboxes.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, for sure. As much as I don't like episode 3, I think the skybox is there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Just the inner circles of hell, just all like, oh yeah. Yeah, this is it right here. Some backwoods.
I'm about a hot box of COVID.
Personally, I would just tell the COVID no.
The body
You
has
should.
ways of rejecting it if it's a legitimate pandemic.
That was a callback. That Lib, did you know
That's
that
almost
quote
as
is
old as
ten years?
Dune.
It is literally. It is almost 10 years old.
No,
Yeah.
that's impossible.
No, that's 100% true. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that,
this
that
level's
shit. I
really
remember
good.
hearing that shit when I was in like middle school.
This level's really good.
Damn, I'm fucking with this honeycomb texture. It's kind of fucked up and twisted.
We're gonna get a really. I think we get the introduction of the best texture of all time in this level.
Are there bees in hell?
Yes.
Probably.
No, specifically killer bees.
I always forget how you're supposed to. Is it? Do you?
No,
shoot?
it's on the left side.
Oh, is it this?
Your other left. Really?
Ratio plus L plus you're bad at finding Doom secrets.
No. I know they're like. I know how it is. I just always forget. Like, what am I supposed to do? Is it the lion head? No. Do you want to fucking tell me, Don?
I actually don't remember. I thought it was on the left side though. Use some on the left side.
Ah, there we go. You just had to hit it around the right angle.
On the right. Fuck off.
Damn, their whole crew running up on you. You gonna take that, Andy?
I killed
I
him
mean,
also.
he just did.
Who fading him?
Yes, it's over there. Look at this wall. This is a cool ass wall.
Oh yeah.
This wall's kind of silly, actually.
It's kind of cool. I think it shows up more in 3.
You guys want to talk about
Maybe.
bisexual Superman?
Maybe I don't
No.
like it. Oh, by the way, Cole, I figure now's as good a time anyway. Do you want to talk about fucking Joss Whedon? We don't
Yes.
make calls over this.
Yeah.
Fuck Joss Whedon. He should be killed. If you're in 2022 and you still don't think that Snyder is the best person, it's like 10 years. I don't know how. Like, I mean, I get liking the MCU, but I don't know how someone can watch like.
Age of Ultron.
Yeah, Age of literally anything, like fucking like Shang-Chi or like Black Panther, and not be like, oh, this is like several degrees worse than the Snyder Cut, or even at the bare minimum to be like, no, the Snyder Cut is objectively better than the Joss Whedon version. It is absolutely insane to me that article came out and she spent like half of it being like, Zack Snyder is a fascist and his movies feel like video games. As if either of those things are supposed to be derogatory.
Yeah, no, a lot of like those types really just kind of like to say a lot of nothing.
Yeah.
And it's just pure. It's like just to be purely inflammatory, but like for one, it doesn't have substance, and then they always have like, it's like they force themselves to be mad because they can't even come up with decent insults. It's just all like, ooh, this feels like a video game. What are you saying? What does this mean? This means nothing.
Yeah. Like, I get not liking. I used to not like Snyder movies. I was once on the opposite side. I'd only seen the theatrical cut of Batman vs Superman. I hadn't seen the Snyder cut. I had only seen the Joss Whedon cut. I was like, this sucks. I hadn't seen Man of Steel in forever.
So I've only seen the extended cut of BVS, and I still don't really like it.
I think it's way better. It's not
probably
perfect.
is. I've heard.
Yeah, there's
like,
still a lot of issues with it, but like the cut, like the Snyder cut, certainly fixes a lot of issues that I had with like the theatrical release.
Yeah, especially with BBS in particular, I think that like they're like a lot of the big complaints that people had with the movie, which were like the Martha scene and like Lex Luthor being a bitch. I think it aged very well. Like Superman and Batman having the same mother's name is a more compelling argument for why they should be friends than like any of the shit.
But let's also talk about the other funny stuff, like how he gaslit Ray Fisher.
But yeah, fuck! Oh my god, that shit made me so on MLK Day. No, like
You know
the
what
balls
else
on this
was
white
the
man.
thing I noticed that was very funny to me in particular?
What?
The fact that he was like, I cut Ray down because we could tell he wasn't a very good actor, and then why did you leave in so much stuff of the worst actress of all time, Gal Gadot? Why did you leave
dude,
that
Gal Gadot,
Kal-El
holy
in?
shit! I mean, probably because he wanted to rape her.
Please don't say that on streams.
Sorry.
See what you did, Cole.
Probably because he wanted to have sex with her. Regular sex. There. I didn't say the previous one. Yeah, it's fucked up because both of those actors, both Gal Gadot and Ray Fisher, are so much better in the Snyder Cut by like a country mile. Like, I don't like Gal Gadot, but at least she has like an actual like character arc. In even if it's a bad one, like it's something in the Snyder Cut, and Ray Fisher's arc is insane. It's so good. He kills it. He's the best part of the Snyder Cut.
Yep. And also the fact that he almost drowned the child.
Yes, that too. Oh, like I haven't seen Ray Fisher in anything that I would say is bad. I think he's like he's not great in True Detective season 3, but he is still like very enjoyable when he's on scene. It's kind of wild now that this is like the second instance of like a big budget like nerd franchise just casually blacklisting an African American actor.
Oh yeah.
Like
John
Boyega has gotten no work. Yeah, I hope he gets something. Even if it's just an MCU movie, I hope they cut him a check. Jesus. Yeah, Joss Whedon a freak, for real.
And also, he drowned. He watched a child drown when he was 5, and he admitted to that. Oh, and also
literally admitting that you were the guy in fucking in the Air Tonight story.
Also, fucking what is it? No, because I didn't have sex in high school, I had to have sex with young female actresses who worked on Buffy.
Yeah. Fuck Joss Whedon.
Yep.
You should so like, unlike Zack Snyder, who I think like, I like all of his work outside of like Man of Steel and 300. I haven't seen the zombie one, either of the zombie movies he's made. I've heard the Dawn of the Dead is pretty good. But like, there's more artistry than in Man of Steel than there is in like the entirety of the MCU. I don't even like Man of Steel. I think it's like the worst. It still has more going for it than like it's actually saying something.
Yeah.
And even if it's a stupid something, it's still like, okay, you tried. The Snyder Cut was like my second favorite movie of 2022. I loved it. It's so fucked up that someone made a 4-hour-long cape shit movie, and it's both good and doesn't feel like it's wasting your time.
No.
Like there were moments in that movie where I was straight up like, how has this been this long? And how do we still like? Because there's like, I'd seen the theatrical cut, and I was like, okay, when are we getting to like the climax of the original film? We're like 3.5 hours in, and it hasn't happened yet. And it's like, oh, he still has more cool shit to show us. Yeah, I'm Team Snyder. I don't want to restore the Snyderverse because I think that one, the Snyder Cut is probably as good as it's gonna get. I don't think that any of his planned movies were going to be very good, especially because he wasn't going to be directing all of them, and he's
No.
really the only person who can like work with David Goyer and still make an interesting movie.
Is Gore even credited on the Snyder Cut?
I don't know. I know he wrote some of it. I know he wrote like all of the Zack Snyder movies, and like literally every single dumb thing in the movie is like because of him.
100%.
He was the reason why Man of Steel had like was basically like a Go Army commercial, and he was the reason why like BVS had a bunch of dumb shit. And yeah, I guess I really wish that the only Snyder movie I want to see is like a just a follow up to the Snyder Cut, because it kind of ends on a cliffhanger. But if they just finished that, if they just did that, but I don't think that you're gonna get Affleck to come back, and I think you could get Cavill, you could get Gal Gadot, you could get Ray Fisher, you could get Ezra Miller, but I think that Ben Affleck will literally rather like have his arms cut off than play Batman again, which is unfortunate because I do enjoy
Yeah,
his
he's
Batman.
good. He's a lot. When he's good, he's good.
He's good, yeah.
Nope.
He was great in the Snyder Cut. That's like, damn. I should run back the Snyder Cut. He also somehow managed to find a way to make Jared Leto not annoying.
That's impressive.
Like I was worried when he said that he was bringing back Jared Leto's Joker, and I mean he's only in the movie for one scene, but even still, I wasn't like, wow, I don't hate this.
Yeah, you gotta be really stringent about like his well, I guess screen time, but especially his script.
Yeah, just don't let him ad lib at all.
Yeah, give him. Yeah, you gotta put him on a very tight leash, basically.
Yeah. If he's like, can I do that? No. Just the answer is always no. Don't try and change shit. Just do this.
But are you saying he couldn't? What about the over like 2 hours of fucking Suicide Squad that was cut? You're saying he couldn't have given the greatest performance
the
of all
release-
time in there?
The release the Ayer cut people are stupid and coping.
Yes.
I'm sorry. There's
100%.
nothing. David Ayer. I'm sorry.
I've seen
what
Bright.
David Ayer can do with like.
And I
Final
know
Cut
that's like
people
it's not
shit.
his fault entirely, but like that script is.
Yeah.
But like I'm not impressed.
Yeah, and I mean, first of all, he wrote the Suicide Squad in a month, like, or Suicide Squad. There's no good Suicide Squad movie. It's kind of fucked up that like James Gunn's one sucks, and it kind of sucks more than the original one just because it's not like entertaining to watch as a train wreck. It's just kind of like, oh, this is Guardians of the Galaxy, but they say swear words. I'm not entertained by this at all. Like, I'm glad that you saw a bunch of characters on the Instagram comic book trivia page that you get all your movie ideas from, but it's not interesting. Yes, that's my favorite thing about Suicide Squad. It's like the lead up to it, all the marketing and shit, and it was like the movie. James Gunn also not as bad a person. Actually, I don't know that. James Gunn sucks. I'm just gonna put it that way.
That seems like a safe
I'm not gonna watch the Peacemaker show just because I really don't. I think that John Cena could play a good Peacemaker, but I don't like that he's like doing quips and shit. Like he's like
They're trying way too hard to make him like funny guy.
Yeah, they made him. He's this weird. He's doing like I tweeted about it. He's doing like himbo nationalism, which like isn't like I get that like what he's trying to do is like, oh dude, what if like a guy had to realize that America was fucked up, but like don't also make him have jokes and have depression, like have a quirky eagle that he's friends with. Also, I am unironically mad that they made Vigilante into a joke character. I know that no one else on the planet is mad that they made Adrian Chase into a joke character, but I really think that you could do a good Vigilante movie. I haven't seen the show. I might watch it at some point. It might actually be good. I'm just going on the trailers and the fact that I'm a hater. So if you see me say something is bad,
Hey,
it's
look, you can
probably
make
watch it.
enemies infight.
Oh shit, that's cool. Um,
They're actually just having a conversation.
Well,
Cacodemon lost badly.
that was quite the violent conversation.
I mean, you know, arguments can get heated sometimes.
one thing I hated about the Suicide Squad movie was the change they made to Starro. It just felt like incredibly cynical, where it's like, actually, he kills the people that he mind melts with, and it's like, what is the point? Like, why? Like, I get that your movie is trying to be all fucked up and like edgy or whatever, but like, why do you have to like murder an entire island nation full of people? Like, it was barely tolerable seeing. I don't know. That movie put a bad taste in my mouth. I felt it was way too cynical. It was like half of the characters. It's like we're supposed to feel like laughter that they died because they had like stupid costumes and stupid names and stuff.
I was gonna say, like, if it was completely up to them, they would probably have laugh tracks for the goddamn shit too. That's how
Yeah.
that felt.
I want a Suicide Squad movie that's just a remake of the Dirty 2000. I think that would be sick. Especially if they're doing like the New Frontier Suicide Squad, where it's just like regular guys. New Frontier is the best comic book ever made.
Ah.
I looked it up. I'm capping. But it's not the best, but oh my god, I reread it recently. I used to
was
reread
rooting
it a
for
lot
Andy in the ring really quick.
when I was in middle school, and I finally ran that shit back, and I was like weeping at the end because of how good it was. Andy, you can get that Soul Street. You just gotta build a ramp up there, and then
I did that.
build some walls.
It's like
to come
Minecraft
through.
for real.
It's like you gotta do 90s, bro.
Alright.
Oh, you're cranking 90s out here. Oh.
Doom really was the 90s Minecraft.
Oh, I was cranking 90s at the Fortnite thing.
I don't know what a Fortnite is. I'm not 12 years old.
Game that I've spent way too much time and money on.
I'm 12 and a half, thanks.
Sorry.
So upset.
Can't wait for Goku.
I'm just curious at what point. Yeah. I was going to say, I'm curious at what point is the whole Joss Whedon style of writing of where everything needs to be a fucking quip, every other line going to die out, and then I realized, wait, yeah, that's not gonna die out.
Because like we're on like the third generation of it now, where like it looked like it was gonna die out in like around like 2014, 2015, and then like James Gunn kind of brought it back by doing like a bunch of like nerd shit where he's like, well, actually, I've clearly read the comics, and I mean, even though I think that the characters are stupid and that I'm smarter than them, I'm gonna put them in the movie. And then like you have like the third generation of that where it's like even less thought has been put into that. That's like the Taika Waititi style of Marvel movies where it's just like there's not even it's just like completely it's like if a dog made a movie and like understood what the 80s and quips were. We're on like the third recursion of like Joss Whedon style filmmaking.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably even more like soulless now because so much of it is like just shameless, like how much nostalgia can we resell? And the answer is quite a lot. But then it's like just with that same like really
Like, I hate
like
James
horror.
Gunn and his movie, but at least he like put some sort of emotion into them. And then like you watch like the Thor Ragnarok one, it's like it's just joke. Like he's not even saying anything.
No.
There's
I
80s
don't
nostalgia
want to
in
remember
the
that film.
movie. It's disgusting. I'm trying to think of something that I could like some IP that I'm hyped for that I could just not be a hater this whole stream.
Sonic.
Oh, I'm
I
like
don't
always
have
a
any
fucking
feelings
hater.
for Sonic. I got what's coming out this year?
The movie.
2023 or 2022. Oh, I am actually hyped for the Sonic movie. I gotta see the first one though.
It's kind of mid, but I think the sequel's gonna be better.
That's valid. I think that the Batman is gonna be good. I'm excited for that.
That
one.
comes out
I think
in March.
it's gonna be good.
By the way, Cole,
It does.
to get some cross promotion going, to get some ad revenue, some good stuff. I'm gonna be playing
Yes.
Arkham Asylum in March.
Ooh, look at you. Arkham Asylum is the one I haven't played.
I like
I
City
will
a bit more,
gladly-
but Asylum is probably the most like artistically solid. Outside
Yeah,
of the final
because
boss.
it has source material.
Well,
that's
that
based
and it
off
also has the most focus.
Yeah. I don't know, because the problem is Robert Pattinson is popular, but he makes good movies. Like I like him in Tenet. That's how much I like him.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Robert Pattinson himself is fine.
Yeah. I fuck with Good Time is great. I'm so excited for the Batman movie. Like, potentially, I really think that if this movie is good, and by what is gonna make or break it for me is if they have the Joker in any way, shape, or form in the movie.
No.
There
Don't
are-
do that Arkham
I have
Knight
heard-
shit. Don't do that
I have-
Arkham Knight of like we're gonna make a story without the Joker. Fool you. It's like come on.
I have heard that they're gonna do that Arkham Origin shit. It's a rumor, but I heard that the Irish guy in Eternals was apparently been cast to play the Joker. So if the movie has no Joker in it, it will be a perfect Batman movie. That's how bad shit is. Also, I am very excited for the. I think that I was really excited to see that they unlike the Nolan films where Gotham is just Chicago meets New York. They have this weird sort of anachronistic vibe going to it that I think people nobody's really picked up on it, but I saw some shots where it's like this movie could take place in any decade, and that's what I love. That's like the peak of Batman movies. You have to make Gotham. You can't make Gotham look like any city that actually exists. It has to look like 19 different cities in different time periods blended together. That's part of the reason why the Tim Burton movies are so good, because it looks like it's like one part Art Deco, like one part Gothic, one part fucking modern New York. It's so good. And I think that to really nail it, they need to get the vibe of Gotham. You can have a good Batman costume. They have a good Batman costume. You can have a good Catwoman costume, and they don't have a good Catwoman costume, but the actress that they got to play Catwoman seems like she's doing a good job.
They don't got a good Riddler costume.
They don't, but I think you know what? I'm okay with that. I can look past a bad villain costume because at least it's better than just dressing all of your bad guys in military gear.
Oh yeah, no, lowest common denominator type shit.
Yeah. At least it looks like something outside of the mask, which I think is stupid. The jacket having question marks on it is probably something that the Riddler would. It's the point we're at.
And it's
if they
still
had
better
a
than
Nolan,
the Batman.
if they
Which
had
was
a
Riddler
Nolan
with
Riddler,
Marilyn Manson.
yeah.
Yeah.
If they had a Nolan Riddler, he would just be wearing a vaguely green military turtleneck. That would be
rumor
Nolan
for a
Riddler.
while. I remember that being a rumor from back in the day. The third Nolan
Bye,
was
Lid.
gonna be Riddler.
Later, Lid.
I am excited for it. I also think that Paul Dano will do a good job. I think that in spite of the kind of mid costume they got, it'll be good. I'm praying, dude. If they fuck up this movie, please, we need a good Batman. Just a good Batman movie. No fucking. No expanded universe bullshit. It's just a guy. What else is coming out? Morpheus, that'll probably be stupid.
be fascinating. No
Black
matter
Adam-
what it is,
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might be interesting at least for like half an hour.
Black Adam, I'm not at all interested in, except for the fact that they're doing like Justice Society and they got like good actors. Like The Rock is gonna suck. He's just gonna be himself.
Which
But-
is not what you want for Black Adam.
No, Black Adam should be like. I mean, like, maybe if they can get him to be like a heel, like a wrestling heel persona, then it's possible that he might be able to do it. But I am excited, mostly just to see Timothy Dalton play Doctor Fate. It's insane casting.
That's a good shit. I didn't know about that.
Yeah. No, they cast the entire Justice Society, and it's mostly like old actors from the 80s and 70s. They're making another Halloween. Is Halloween just a yearly franchise now? That's
I
fucked up.
guess.
Just getting there. Not quite like AAA gaming. Like,
Yeah.
I'm psyched.
You know, this isn't technically IP, although it is based off of existing material. I think that my boy Kenneth Branagh is gonna kill it with Death of the Nile. I think it's gonna be a fun cozy. It's also incredibly funny that like every single person in that cast has been canceled.
Good. We need an entire cast that is just canceled.
It's got the crazy. It's got the so the main actress in the movie is Gal Gadot,
Yeah.
and then opposite Gal Gadot you have Armie Hammer,
Yeah.
and then you also have as a supporting cast member the girl from Black Panther that refused to get vaccinated.
Oh, is that one? Oh. Damn, that's a lineup.
Yeah. Let me see what else we got. Look at this cat.
Your cringe vaccine.
Uh,
Strong arm bitch.
Oh, you got Russell Brand. Let's go. So you got
Man,
two.
I haven't thought about Russell Brand. It's so fucking.
Isn't he also an acting or an anti-vaxxer? So you got two anti-vaxxers
Is he?
in them.
I
I think so. I know he became like an anti-cancel culture YouTuber.
What?
see that I knew about, but I just kind of like also completely forgot about it.
He has weirdly had the exact same character arc as Max Landis, where he now makes like YouTube. They're sort of like Joe Rogan production values, where he just sits on like a stage that he had constructed in like his garage or some shit, and he just talks about why like they need to end the lockdowns or whatever.
What a guy.
I think that's it. I think that's all for big cancel heads. No one else is jumping out. But yeah, that'll be good. I liked the Murder on the Orient Express. I went into that movie with zero expectations, and it's shot on film. I was like, what the fuck? They shot a movie in 2020 or in like 2019 that was shot on actual film, and it's not like some like art movie or some like pretentious director jerk off. It's like a weird, like something that would have been a TV movie 30 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Top Gun 2 is finally coming out. I completely forgot that hadn't come out yet.
I think it's like it kind of reminds me of like when people were anticipating Ava 4.0 for the longest. That when it finally came out, people were all like, "Oh, right, we were
That
waiting."
movie came and went. Holy shit! Like it's insane to me that an Evangelion movie came out in 2021 and no one cared.
It's
I
because
saw
we
it on
were
my
waiting
timeline.
too long for it.
Yeah.
By the time it came out, we were just all like, "Oh, right, we were waiting on this," and then it happened. And like, I guess for what it's worth, it was a satisfying ending, but it's also just all like,
I still haven't
all
seen
right,
it yet.
we're finally
I
done.
will-
We were kind of already done, but now we're done, you know?
Yeah.
Another movie I'm excited for, Ambulance, by Michael Bay. Because it looks stupid, and fuck it, I'm Michael Bay pilled now.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, I used to
Right,
like
okay, this is how you get
loathe
to the
Michael
secret
Bay.
exit.
I think in like
Me
middle
too.
school, just because I was all like, this guy has such a hard on for the military. It's actually a little bit insane.
I did too, but it was because I was on that like cinema scene shit where I was like, there's too much explosion. I was a cinema scene.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Especially
now
like if you just like kind of like watch like I think like Armageddon and then like maybe the Transformers movies and then like that's all you got out
The
of.
Transformers movies actually don't have a lot of explosions, and when they do, they're very like well done. It's weird. The Transformers movies actually like do a good job of using their CGI because they know to CGI nothing else but the Transformers. You only CGI the Transformers, and that's only because you can't, Transformers aren't real or whatever.
Right,
like all the shit, you know. So that when he does it, it seems like it's like a decent enough spectacle. It's fucked up that the Transformers. I rewatched all of them recently, and they're pretty good.
Except for Revenge of the Fallen.
Yeah, I didn't like the Fallen. I did like. I don't like Revenge of the Fallen, especially because of how good Dark Side of the Moon is.
It's almost like that movie was written during the writer's strike, and it
Yeah.
really shouldn't have been.
It's insane how good Dark Side of the Moon. Like the entire third act where they're like sieging Chicago and shit, and they have to like sneak in. It was stupid. The Mark Wahlberg one's honestly not terrible. I wasn't too hot on Bumblebee. After like the novelty of like it's like the 80s cartoons wore off. I was like, all right, I'm over this. Like it's cool that they have good designs.
Yeah, it was the
and
first three that I saw.
you can like tell what's going on when the Transformers transform, but then like the plot was just like trying to be an 80s movie, and I was like, fuck, I hate this shit. I'm tired of movies trying to be 80s movies. If I wanted to watch an 80s movie, I'd watch an 80s movie.
Right? Yeah, no, I don't think I ever watched this Mark Wahlberg one. Age of Extinct. Yeah, I never.
Both of the Mark Wahlberg ones go crazy. Like, it kind of sucks because they don't have Shia back, and Shia was really actually kind of charming in those movies. But Mark Wahlberg is like a good second pick. They don't let him. The thing that sucks is they don't let him be a crazy person until like the second one. The first Mark Wahlberg movie is good, but only because it has like some insane world building shit. Where it goes in some interesting places of like, what if Transformers were Mexican? Like, what if Transformers were Mexican and there was like a Transformers ice that existed?
Yeah, he's not wrong.
What?
No, straight up. After the events of the third one, like it becomes illegal to be a Transformer on Earth. And so they have like a Transformers
Holy
ice
shit.
that goes like door to door and shit, and like asks like looks for like they like check your car for being a Transformer, and then they have like a Transformers camp that they send them to. It's insane.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
yeah. The movie opens with like Mark Wahlberg getting like no knock raided by like a SWAT team.
Yo, they literally just put La Migra for the fucking robots. That's awesome.
They did. It's crazy. And then the second one is it's like what if the Transformers in World War II linked up, need it or keep it?
Where are you gonna get the Berserk?
What?
Where are you gonna get the Berserk?
Where's
Down there.
Oh, is that what that is? Where is it?
No, you go back through there.
I think I'll die.
I think it's on the left platform there. You can see it now. And it might be on the right. Either way.
So like,
You don't have much health left for what it's worth.
so like in the circular room, what room is it in?
No. It's in between like the alcoves.
Oh.
And I can't tell if it's on the left or the right.
Like in here? Like in the
No.
vine path?
No, not there. Where you were just at. So you know how there's like a left and the right side of that center platform?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go down into the pit, and like on the left or the right side, there should
I
be.
might have gotten it already. Oh.
So not that side. It was on the right.
So I'm just trying to get the secret exit. Because I gotta do all the levels.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
The check.
the Transformers movies are worth a rewatch.
So did you already get it?
I think I did. I'm trying to remember where I got the secret exit at. Oh, let me look. I'll just look it up. Oh, I know where it is. Okay, it's not even over here. I thought it was over here. No, it's somewhere else. God dang it. Let me go back to the beginning of the level. I hate the fucking beginning.
You know, thinking about pizza.
Sorry about this. Oh, right, I'm on the other side. That's okay.
Haha.
Okay. Think it's this way. Yes. Alright, there we go, finally. Now for the worst secret level in Doom. So what you do is you go in here.
Oh, right. I don't know. That one for episode 1 is like the novelty wears off. Like,
At least it's
really
a
quick.
level and not just, hey, let's watch Barons and Kako stuff.
That I think that's more of a novelty than like. Well, I guess if you want more of a level, then yeah. I mean, like Barrels of Fun isn't exactly a
Well,
level.
that's not a secret level. That's just like, I'm talking like secret. But yeah, this level sucks. Like,
Yeah,
look
I'm
at
just
it.
thinking about it like, you know, specific levels as like just novelties and basically nothing else. Picked up my shit.
They should make a game mod where you can fuck it.
They did. It's called HQ.
God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
Is
the
everyone
Kako
dead?
demons are just
No,
extra
one guy's
rotund.
still alive.
So then anytime like the Doom guy just like gets too close to one of them, he's just like, ha ha, bye.
Calling the Kako demon a hog and getting killed immediately.
How you sliding? Shit.
I think I'm gonna dip here and after
Alright.
this level. I have not had anything to eat today.
You do that. I'm gonna.
Is it pizza time finally?
I think I think I have a one of those personal pizzas in the microwave. I'm gonna have that instead
Oh,
of
that's so good.
spending $25 on delivery. I will do it at some point though. Maybe next week. We can
Look at
fuck
this.
with
Look at
pizza
this
delivery
great
then.
level design.
It's funny. Like I said, it's a novelty. It's not a good level, but it's kind
Alright,
of
that's Fortress of Mystery. Oh, this level's not bad.
yeah, much mystery for sure. Oh, throw me for two. Oh my god.
At least it got me resupply on ammo.
Is that what happened, Cole?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know what you're. I zoned out for a second, but yeah.
No, it was the marriage tweet.
Oh yeah. I'm not talking about it on stream. Not.
I mean, like, okay, so I'm not gonna talk about it, but I mean, like,
Okay. Alright.
this how you got Rona.
Well, that is how I got around.
Nice. I will say, it at least like, not that I'm on main much, but at least seeing stuff like that was just like, you know what? I'm at least thoroughly entertained looking at my timeline.
I had so much. I'm not gonna talk about it, but I
No,
was
no,
like,
no,
oh,
we're good,
that
we're good. I just usually don't click on shit. Just like, alright. Glad to see y'all are alive.
There's a secret back here I missed.
I thought you got it. No? Is that not it?
No, the chainsaw is...
No, I meant like you punched the wall and it looked like it went up. Maybe I'm sure.
No, this is the area I was thinking of a minute now.
Oh. Never really quite liked that area.
This level's pretty good.
At least like that center room's kind of cool. Where you do the, yeah. I remember that one specifically being just like, it felt hard on Xbox, but I think I'm also just way too used to GZ Doom at this point, and they still have their shit capped at 30. 60.
Damn, man. Your ass is going in circles.
I'm still making progress as long as I'm killing stuff. It's shit.
Yeah, he's taking the scenic route. It's all good. That's how I do my shmoney, baby.
Damn, I'd like to meet one of those guys in a dark alley.
That's this whole level.
It's just dark alley.
Yep.
I think doing an hour video on a Doom level is the kind of zero pussy that I can respect as an autist. That's me, but like with Star Wars weaponry.
Fuck. I think I'm dead. Yep. Alright, if you want to dip, that's fine.
So fuck.
Alright. This has been fun. I might pop in later, but
I only got 2 levels left, so after this,
Yeah, I was gonna
then yeah, I'll probably be gone. But yeah, this was fun. Good luck on the Doom. I hope you get to beat which one is it? This one is it the Icon of Sin?
No, it's
that's 2.
the Cyber Demon at the end of the level. And then
Okay,
Spider
I hope you
Mastermind
fuck that
next time.
cyber demon in his boy pussy.
Oh,
In his cyber pussy.
No! It's
I hope
the
you-
metaverse of getting pussy.
Fuck, we can't do rips. I gotta go.
Okay, go eat!
I was like, fuck, get out of here.
Get out of here!
Bye bye.
Later.
see ya. Alright, gotta go.
Might be an obvious question. Were you ever planning a Pokemon Black and White playthrough?
What?
Were you ever planning on a Pokemon Black or White playthrough?
Hey, what?
Pokemon Black or White?
I just beat 5, so probably not doing it. If I do, that'll probably be pretty likely. I do
Yeah, I was thinking I really enjoyed the Pokemon.
that.
Oh,
Yeah, it was fun. I didn't
between
die.
you and Spencer,
Fine.
yeah.
Well, Spencer will still be on the stream, so.
For sure, for sure.
still got it.
I will say going in literally blind to this kind of level is definitely an experience.
Oh yeah.
That is not like ever repeated.
And there's no
ever.
way it's gonna last all the way through, so we're gonna get some of that darkness. Some of that advanced darkness.
I'm just thinking of like whenever like you first like ever like encounter this shit and then like you don't know where the first set of goggles are.
Yep. I guess I should save it for a bit later.
Yeah, there's the other one.
Alright. That's pretty nice. Okay. What the hell's the red key? Oh wait, I got the blue keys. I got the lead. Oh wait, no, wait, I remember now. If you try and do that. Gotta get the yellow key. Oh, that's the fake trap. I remember that now.
It's also a fun time.
levels left. Well, one level in a short boss fight. So, fuck, pedal and pedal. There we go. Yep. Still Doom. I appreciate the emote, Guestia. Thanks for showing up, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know if it was, like, okay earlier.
So this level, I
For me,
think,
like,
is
just kinda pop in.
probably one of the few levels in episode 2 that I think is just kind of okay. Doesn't really make any big mistakes. Isn't anything I super hate. But it's not one of my favorites, but it's fine.
It's a... I think this is definitely a point where, like, they kind of, like, figured out consistent level design for Doom, and then they just played it kind of safe. Like, relatively safe for what it is.
Well, actually, the order of creation, I forget if this was the first, but I remember the original episode 1 was scrapped, and episode 2 and 3 had swapped order.
How is that it?
Yeah. Yeah, because originally it was gonna be like you enter hell, you leave hell, and then you come back on to the same levels but corrupted by hell.
Suppose so.
in there.
Actually,
Oh, no.
yeah.
Ooh. Did not quite realize how low on health I was. Alright, let's see. But, yeah, no. Kind of going in circles, but all right, well, so up here. No, this is the beginning of the level. Oh, I'm supposed to go down here. That's what supposed to be the yellow. Ah, there. No, wait, no.
No, you just missed the yellow key up there.
Yeah, I know it's up there, but I don't think that's. Yeah, I'm supposed to go a different way. This is a cool texture. I think something that I like about Doom 2016 that Doom 1 doesn't do is I like that it has a lot of outdoor Martian stuff, because Doom 3 doesn't really do that either.
Yeah. I think
Secret
like
rocket
if
launcher.
I think that was nice, but I think what I do, maybe this is definitely like a boomer take, but like I think what I like about like I guess like older style games, kind of being limited in terms of like palettes, and I don't even mean
Sure, and Doom
balance.
2016 is already kind of samey, but I understand that less is more kind of restraint.
Yeah, it's just so much easier. It just seems like so much easier to create a wider variety of like atmospheres just with like a more limited palette. And I guess that's just like an interesting irony in like I guess modern game design, I suppose.
Yeah.
But it's like I was recently replaying like Modern Warfare 2019 for a little bit just to like see how the servers were doing, and I'm all like, it's so crazy how this game has like 8K textures, but and it has the palette to look decent, but it's just so unnecessarily washed out that
Yeah, I
like I'll
can see
sometimes
that.
be looking at some shit and I'm all like, is that an enemy? I know that they have a name tag over them, but is that really an enemy? You know?
Sorry if the flashing animation gave anyone a seizure. Because I just noticed on the screen that might have been bad. Oh yeah, this is a goofy ass song. Okay. Where the hell is the yellow key? Oh, is that? No. Did I go down here was it?
Oh, I thought you already got
No.
the yellow key. Never mind.
Oh, is it? Where's that opening door? Yeah, no. Very whimsical. Oh, no. That's not what I was supposed to do. But see, what I wanted to do was just look and see where I was supposed to. Oh, I didn't notice this. Okay, well,
Going through there.
just
Well,
pretend that didn't happen. Technically, I've already could have gotten the key, so I didn't sequence break. So just ignore that jump press, okay? Okay. Now
totally didn't happen.
Yeah, no. Where's the yellow door? So that's what we're looking for. No, I don't think it's over this way. Just I hope it's not.
Are you trying to find the yellow door again, or what?
Yeah.
It was close to.
Oh, I see
You
it.
heard what
Okay.
they're saying. Yeah. Excuse me.
There we go.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, this room's kind of cool. Alright. No, I know where the red door is. I just need to remember how to get back there, because it's the room with the,
I was gonna say, did you want to fat finger your crouch button too?
yes, there's red door, button.
What? Yeah. Psych, that's the wrong button.
Alright. Now to finish episode 2 and the stream.
We're getting there. Don't Google what circle strafing is.
Oh yeah, no. Well, we gotta. I'm gonna 100% this helps. I'm gonna kill all the lost souls first.
I mean, that's fine.
Give
was
Mr.
gonna say,
Sibey
like,
Sibe
the
at
amount
least a
of-
little time to remain alive. 'Cause he ain't fucking killing me.
I'm telling you, circle strafing.
Oh, fuck. Well,
Nah,
my cockiness got the
telling
best
you.
of me.
telling you.
No, I got caught up against the wall. That was my fault.
Yeah, I think there's like an area.
You gotta respect the Cyber. You can't just fuck around with him. Because he can
gonna say there's at least like one side where it's all like you just get like completely like open area and like you could do the circle strafing rocket duel shit if you really want.
And I do. Oh, I need more rockets from the rocket duel.
I'm not saying you have to, but I mean.
Oh, I want to. It's the correct way to fight him.
I could have sworn there was like an area at least on one of the sides, but I guess maybe it's more in the corners or some shit. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he went for it.
Alright, I think that's... No, there's still one lost soul alive somewhere. Probably one of these fucking rogues. There you are. And there you go. Now where were we?
You're running circles around him.
Yeah, I'll find him eventually.
He's probably inside.
Did he get stuck? Yeah, he got stuck.
Because I don't see him anywhere on the outside.
Yeah,
Yep, he is inside. He's hoarding some of your ammo, by the way. Ooh.
It's fine. I had 200 health. That was a little too close.
Yeah, he likes to pre-fire too. That's how he really taught the gamers.
There we go.
Good job. Let's fucking go.
All right. Well,
You're gonna enjoy episode 3.
yeah, next time. This is not my problem now. This was
Oh
fun.
yeah, no, not now. But I'm talking about like. when you get
This
to-
took a little longer than I expected, probably because I died. But yeah, next time we do episode 3, I'll finish Doom 1 and do the bonus 4th episode. But that's for next time. So, see y'all.